If you want to be happier and you don't think you've got enough happy stuff going on in your life, one thing you could do is apply self-hypnosis. Just go into a trance and let your brain, invite your brain, that unconscious resource, to present you with wonderful past memories. There will be past memories that are awesome from your life. Invite your unconscious to show them to you in trance.
That was really good, Chris.
There you go. All right, let's get on to some more
for a point to
funny stuff
there wasn't
instead.
One. Now, also, do you realize here, let me just talk about the peak performance thing. One of the things I do, and I mentioned this many years ago on the podcast, and I won't belabor the point, but one of the things I do to maintain this level of happiness is I label peak performance moments or peak moments of enjoyment and happiness in peak moments in my life.
Right?
In a four-tuple. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'll think of one right away. I can tell you one. Rolling on the mat with Hickson Gracie, the greatest fighter in the world. When I realized that was happening and he was about to kill me, I thought to myself,
This is awesome.
This is awesome. What am I feeling right now? Well, it's the gi where I'm grabbing him, right? And he's him choking me, whatever. What am I hearing? I'm hearing the group talking as he's demonstrating the technique. What am I seeing? I'm seeing the mat. I'm seeing Gracie himself right there. And what is my internal dialogue at that time? The monologue, let's say. I've locked it into the four-tuple, visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and internal digital. So I can recover that instantly at any time when I want to feel great. Or I can think of being second row center for the World Chess Championship, Nigel Short versus Garry Kasparov in London, England. Mm. I can think of... A lot of stuff that I can't remember.
Rock concerts, shows that you've done.
Sixth row for AC/DC, yes. 6,000 people in the audience for my show. So if you label those things, you can enhance them and you can go to those and you can put them on your awesome anchor.
This is a gold nugget moment of the podcast right here, folks.
I'll drink coffee to celebrate
the four-tuple, that's what Mike was just describing. So visual, auditory, kinesthetic. So what do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? And what are you saying to yourself in that moment? And if you code your peak memories that way, purposefully, and then did it ever become like an autopilot habit that you just do?
No.
So you have to consciously say to yourself, man, this is a peak moment. Awesome.
Yeah. Boom. And I can actually, remember one of the very first, I was in Australia with Kingsley. We'd just gone to Ayers Rock, Uluru. Mm-hmm. We walked through Valley of the Winds and there was nobody there but us in the outback. And we looked up and I just saw this eagle flying overhead. And I thought, man, I hope they don't build a fast food restaurant here. It was just a wonderful experience.
All right.
But a lot of this, our point in a lot of this is very often happiness is a choice. It really is. It doesn't mean you're going to be happy if you're in some horrendous, if you got bubonic plague or something, or having to amputate your own leg on a desert island. But there are times that you can choose to look for the positive instead.
Yeah, I agree with that.